New Now Life Coaching, and we are here to help you. And today we want to talk about fear. Now that's a broad subject, isn't it? Fear of what? Fear of, aliens coming down. What are we going to be afraid of today? All I know is there's a lot of people afraid of a lot of things. And so we don't necessarily know what you're afraid of, but we do know fear is real. And some people can almost just touch it. It's so real. And so the question really today isn't what you're afraid of. That's not where we want to go, but it's, are you afraid? And if you are, how can we begin to fight against that fear? Maybe it's fear of being rejected, fear of losing your job, fear of, the stock market's going to crash. I don't know what your fear is, but we need to talk about and address the issue of simple fear.
Here I am again. If you write down the things that you are afraid of,
it's important.
And take a highlighter and highlight the things that you can control and highlight the things you cannot control, throw out the ones you cannot control and focus on the things you can control.
Good.
And one by one, tackle it. And reality is the majority of the things people fear never come to pass. But it's an anticipation of. We get anxious based on our imagination. And imagination just starts going just unbelievably out of control. In fact, I was talking to somebody just recently, and they've been afraid of certain characters, or maybe they watched something and it gave an image in their mind. And I said to them, in your imagination, you can change anything. Mm-hmm. You can change anything. If you imagine something's going to come and get you, you can imagine that you are just wearing this armor and this outfit and swords and all this, and as that thing comes at you, you take your sword and you take off their head, and you can destroy whatever it is you're imagining is coming after you. But with your imagination, you can fight back. Because it's all in an imagination. And so it's kind of, like with dreams and things. I mean, people who dream and aren't actually experiencing those things in your dream, but it's an imaginatory thing. So if something's coming at you in your imagination with the same imagination, take it out.
You have that authority.
You do.
You're in you. You can say no, right?
Take it out. And so picture it. Picture it in your imagination and take yourself and just make yourself bigger, make yourself stronger. You've got this. You can arm wrestle them. You can take them out. You can punch them out. You can kick them out, whatever it is. But no enemy is going to come on you today. Not happening, because you've already imagined that they're taken out and not you.
And let's face it, that's good. Let's really look at it from this standpoint. You're smart people, okay? We're smart people. You're going to be okay. And sometimes you just need to hear, you're going to make it. You're going to be okay. My wife just said, you can take them out. Not a person necessarily. We're talking about these imaginations of, I'm going to lose my job. Well, if you lose your job, guess what? Maybe this is the time to start your own business, or maybe this is the time to go somewhere else and ask for more money. There are all kinds of answers to these questions of when it comes to the word fear. We need you to be unfrozen. Fear causes us to be...
freezes you and holds you captive.
And you will not be able to achieve the goals that we so and you so desire unless you get freed up. And so we just have to push through it and say, not on my watch, not today. I am going to battle this thing. And whatever it takes, if you got to do a war dance in the middle of your house to say, no, this isn't going to happen, but I'm not going to be afraid today. Say it with me now. I'm not going to be afraid today.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow you do it again and you do it again. Because that fear can really stop you in your tracks. And that is so wise what you said today, that you can fight these imaginations. If they come at you saying you can't, why can't you come at them and say I can?
Right.
That is so good.
Just destroy it. Just destroy it. And I say that because a lot of things that we fear, somebody coming after us or sickness coming after us, and and especially with recent pandemics and things, and people get afraid of they're going to get sick or they're going to die and all that. How about in your imagination you can see yourself being overtaken by this? That's why that fear comes. How about you rising up, becoming bigger than it, grabbing a hold of it, and squeezing the life out of it? You can imagine yourself doing that. And so who's really the winner? Who's the victor? You are the victor, and you've seen yourself do it. The imagination is so powerful. It can change your life. If you can imagine yourself being stronger, not weaker, you can accomplish great things.
That is really good.